was gonna ask.
Hold on.
Okay, there we go. I got it. Don't worry.
We're back.
Yep.
Pledge of allegiance, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America
And to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The first item on the agenda tonight is the omnibus vote agenda. Items under the omnibus vote agenda are considered routine and/or non-controversial and will be approved by one motion. If a separate vote on any one item is desired, it will be pulled from the omnibus vote agenda and voted on separately. Items included for the omnibus for this evening are the minutes of the regular board meeting dated January 28, 2021, minutes of the closed session dated January 28, 2021, payables and payroll through February 25th, 2021 in the amount of $310,662.62. Could I have a motion to approve the omnibus vote agenda?
So, second.
Second. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Moline,
Yes.
Commissioner Senti,
Yes.
Commissioner Kessler,
Yes.
Commissioner Robbins,
Yes.
President Dorhoeffer.
Yes. Next item on the agenda, the financial reports for the period ending January 31st, 2021. Jeff, are there any changes to the financial reports? Oh, Marla's here. Hello, Marla. Didn't see you over there. Any changes to the financial reports on file? There are not. Next item is the welcome to visitors public comment period. Seeing as we have no visitors, we will move to the Community Service Awards. I would like to invite Kathy Knapp up to the podium.
All right, Kathy, yeah.
Hello, Kathy.
Hello, Dave.
How are you?
How are you?
Good. Are we good here?
Sounds like it.
Nope. Nope. There we go. Perfect. Kathy has been a steadfast and strong supporter of the Vernon Hills Park District for many years. Her leadership over the years within her subdivision and the community have been monumental. Kathy has always been a significant advocate of preserving open space. For that, we are very grateful. On behalf of the Vernon Hills Park District Board and staff, we would like to recognize her with this Community Service Award. Grab the right one here. To which it says, Illinois Park Rec Association with the Illinois Association of Park Districts with Vernon Hills present the Community Service Award to Kathy Knapp in recognition and appreciation for outstanding contributions and unselfish devotion for the advancement of parks, recreation, leisure in the community and the state of Illinois.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Come over here, Kathy.
This way, Kathy.
Come over here. It's you and me first. Thank you.
Hopefully I had it right side up.
Would you like to make any statements?
Oh, other than, I wanna thank all of you, for all that you do for our parks and helping us really keep our parks beautiful and, as green as they are. And it means a lot to us. Our little park that we love so much gets so much use, and people in my neighborhood so enjoy it, and I'm sure everybody feels that way about all the parks that they visit. And it's a great community, and the parks are an amazing part of it. So thank you very much.
Thank
And
you.
thank you for all your help and support, in keeping the water tank out of our park.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next, I would like to invite Lynn Deanna, please come up. Lynn has been a loyal and trustworthy member of the community. She is admired by many in the village. Her commitment to securing open space in Carriage Green Park was immeasurable. For that, we are extremely appreciative. On behalf of the board and the staff, we would like to recognize Lynn with this Community Service Award. Again, from the Illinois Park and Rec Association and the Illinois Associated Park Districts with Vernon Hills Park District present the Community Service Award to Lynn Deanda in recognition and appreciation of outstanding contributions, unselfish devotion for the advancement of parks, recreation, and leisure in the community and the state of Illinois.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Over here, please.
Okay.
There you go. say something, please?
I would just like to thank the park board and Jeff for all your support and I'd also like to thank the village board and especially Mark Fleischauer and David Brown for their work in finding an alternative site for the water reservoir. Thank you very much. We really appreciate it.
Thank you, Lynn.
And thank you too to all of our homeowners who were so active in helping us
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, you guys banded together very well and had a very positive result.
Welcome to stay, or if they wanna.
Yeah, you want to stay if you want. If you want to, go ahead, head out.
You're welcome to go too. Bye. Good night.
Bye.
Thank you.
Great meeting.
Next item on the agenda is unfinished business. Seeing as we have none, we'll go to reports and communication. Executive Director Jeff Fusheru. Jeff?
Well, congratulations to Kathy and Lynn. They're two remarkable women in our community that have really, they've just done an incredible job of supporting the Park District in our efforts. So congratulations to them. Just a reminder, we have a scheduled liaison meeting with the village and School District 73 and us on Tuesday, March 9th. President Duerhofer and Vice President Kessler will be joining me. We'll have an agenda out probably within the next week. And that meeting starts at 5:30 p.m. and that'll be held at Village Hall. It is not a public meeting, just for the community's benefit, okay? The village, if you didn't see recently, there was an article, I think, in the Daily Herald on just a lot of the summer activities that are scheduled. We've had numerous conversations over the last month on specifically 4th of July activities, the summer celebration, Rib Fest, Oktoberfest. Long and short, I think the village is gonna just kind of see what happens. So they haven't made any definitive decisions on 4th of July being the first event. But there's some angst about the parade, holding the parade. And that's a pretty simplified concern. You guys have all participated in that, and you know that it's shoulder to shoulder people from the curb to the sidewalk, you know, throughout the entire Deer Path Street all the way down Sullivan Drive. So there's some definite concerns about that and seeing how we can still maybe pull that off. They have to make a decision on fireworks on the night of July 4th by mid-April. They did, basically the Melrose Pyrotechnics bought the fireworks last year and they canceled them. The village did cancel July 4th. So they're sitting on this product and they've got to decide what they got to do with it. So I would say more than likely they're probably gonna make that happen and go with fireworks. We've made the decision that, you know, unless something the governor tells us otherwise, we probably won't put a concert in the park that night and gather people in the numbers. That would not be probably a really good idea. So we'll be working with the village on that summer celebration. As you know, I think the village is going to be a strong partner with us if we can pull Ribfest off at that time in late August. It's scheduled for the 20th and 21st of August, and they're going to look to postpone their Oktoberfest event and want to partner with the Park District and support our efforts with that. So we'll look forward to working with them on that. We talked a little bit about Lashin tennis courts. We'll talk as an agenda item with the village on March 9th and see what direction on that, and then we'll push, the Park District will take the lead on just getting information out to the neighborhood there about those upgrades to that park. Tomorrow morning, we have a legislative breakfast via Zoom. President Duerhofer, Vice President Kessler, and Commissioner Sente will be joining in on that call. And there are 6 or 7 legislators that are going to be present on that as well. So I think there'll be a lot of concentrated effort about some of the recent potential of funding to help with special districts in the state of Illinois with this relief package. That's going to be vital that we get included in on that. So I gave you a little bit of background on that Essential Workers Act and both the GYMS Act. Also wanted to, just from some of our staff, just some updates. Our ice rink and our sled hill are now closed for the season. You can see we've got some expected warm temperatures coming up this weekend, but we had a real good run late January and pretty much all of February, both of those, with the exception of a week there where we had some challenging moguls that we had to shut down, and that was really just a safety issue that we couldn't put in place. I just want to do a huge thanks to our Parks Department. They were working round the clock for almost 3 weeks straight, just removing snow and ice and keeping our facilities and our parking lots just accessible and safe for all of our patrons. So just can't thank them enough for what they've done. I think I just want to do kind of a thank you to Julie Friels. She's one of our recreation staff members, oversees our preschool program and some day camps. And she's just come up with some really creative program ideas lately. She did this preschool in a box program that she came up with, and they're all themed, monthly themes, and we're selling them out. We're selling, like, she can take, I think, 40 or 50, and she individually wraps these boxes and some, and it's just a great kit for parents that have young kids to take this home, and it's been, it's just been looked upon really well. So I applaud her efforts, and, that's just one thing she's doing. There's just a lot of multiple things that she's doing with a lot of her preschool staff, with Bonnie, Miss Bonnie, things like that. So we have a princess party scheduled for a week from this Friday, March 5th. It's sold out, and that's an all-online program that Julie's putting together. We started youth basketball leagues this past Saturday. We have about 100 kids in that program. It's pretty much just intra-squad at this point. So Jay Bowman's running that program through about the first week of April. It's a little bit of an extended season than normal. But again, I think people are looking forward to doing that, and they have to be masked at all times, coaches and kids and our officials that are on there. We have our lottery registration on March 9th. That's for our community gardens. We open it up to residents first, and typically, we sell it out, and it's mostly residents. So people should know that. If you're interested in a garden plot, you can go to our website to obtain information at vhparkdistrict.org, and they'll be able to give you some details on that and what you can, if you're looking to follow through on that. Our spring program guide, it's already posted. We have registration that begins the first week in March. I think we talked a little bit about this earlier tonight too with in our budget workshop, that we're going to kind of do this. We're going to get through the summer, and then the fall guide is still going to be digital, and then we're going to kind of see things from there if we need to go back to a publication. We're finding just some, our marketing team has done some initial surveying of what other districts are doing, and it's about 50-50 right now, that some are going into, the summer programs are coming up. They're going to go back to the publication, but I think we just need to weigh that out and see how things pertain. So that would conclude any other reports from staff. I'm open to answer any questions from the board.
Any questions for Jeff? Thank you very much. Next item on the agenda, reports and communication. Commissioner and committee reports, there are none. Board correspondence, we have received none for this meeting. Next item on the agenda is new business. Resolution 1-21, a resolution authorizing Park Board President to extend mowing contract between the Vernon Hills Park District and Gilio Landscape. Could I have a motion to approve Resolution 1-21?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Discussion? Roll call.
Robbins?
Yes.
Commissioner Senti?
Yes.
Commissioner Meline?
Yes.
Commissioner Kessler?
Yes.
President Dorhofer?
Yes. Last item on the agenda, Commissioner comments. Commissioner Sente.
I
I guess I just want to say I appreciate the first budget workshop we did tonight. We are conducting that very different than when I was on the last time, and I think it was a very good discussion, and it's an important thing. So to slow it down and have opportunity to ask questions and us to discuss, it's key. And I also appreciate that we took the capital planning piece out and also discussed that tonight. So thank you for that.
Commissioner Moline?
I have nothing tonight, but thank you anyway.
Commissioner Robbins?
Nothing this evening.
Commissioner Kessler?
Just to echo a little bit about the budget, appreciate the staff and all the work they put into it.
And for myself, I'd like to echo what Jeff said. I'd like to thank the Park District and the village for clearing the parking lots and the sidewalks and the pathways of the parks so that people can be out and about during these unusual times. So thank you to staff and to the village for their portion of the streets and sidewalks. With that, could I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
Second.
Roll call.
Commissioner Kessler,
Yes.
Commissioner Robbins,
Yes.
Commissioner Moline,
Yes.
Commissioner Senti,
Yes.
President Dorhoeffer.
Yes, we are adjourned.